Look who's first. This amazing bean. Yep. Who's a good viewer? You are. Have a cookie, Re-Crix heart.
Hello, all you lovely, beautiful people. We're doing fantastic as always, and welcome back in. And welcome to day 8 of the month of Screams. You already know what this is, but for those of you who don't, this is my yearly horror-thon we do every October, in which I will play a ton of random pre-chosen horror games for your enjoyment. And well, let's get into the mix of it. So, I do need to get something off my chest, because I know if I don't say this now, somebody's gonna get mad at me. I might not be able to play the entirety of Fear tonight. I know we had originally planned to beat the game tonight. However, I've been dealing with a pretty badly severe migraine since last night's stream, and I do want to make sure I get some extra rest, because it's very clear to me, and I'm pretty sure that this is the case, that because of the infection that I had, in combination with how the timing worked with everything, I have not gotten enough sleep. Just overall, I don't think I've gotten enough sleep, so I will be ending the stream earlier than intended. Now, what this could mean is we can still play Fear, or we could do another game that I would like to show you guys or play, like DBD. That way at least like I can save the rest of Fear for another day, because I do like going back. I think there's only been a few games in the past that we've started playing and that we've never beaten. And I think those two primarily were Luigi's Mansion and Corpse Party. And I want to bring back Corpse Party at some point, but Luigi's Mansion is not making a comeback. And I know that. Now, that being said, I want to leave it up to you guys. I want to know what your thoughts are about it. I would like to be able to play what I would like, but I also know that some of you guys really did enjoy yesterday's stream, and I want to also honor that as best as I can. So do tell me your input. I will read chat in the meantime, and then we'll get into the food review. While I cannot hear anything right now, is the go, go, go message meant to be referenced to the FNAF 2 Foxy minigame? Yes. Yes, it is. Originally when I wanted to get like a start like message after the timer ended, it was like, okay, well, what do I put there? Do I just put like start or stream starting or stream is about to start? Like, no, I didn't want to do something that generic. So I was like, well, let me take a page from like what I do know. And I was just like, why not just use go, go, go? And then I just stuck with go, go, go. I don't think originally the thought was immediately like, oh, FNAF 2, go, go, go. But I do think that is where it came from. But it was completely a separate thought that I didn't even like think of FNAF 2 when I did it. But I 100% would agree that it's probably the reason why it was done. I'm down for whatever. Play what you want. Then we're probably going to play some DBD tonight, just because I do want to give myself a bit of a break, because I know I can manage my stress levels with that game. And I've already had painkillers today, and it has not done a whole lot. There is a chance I could have sepsis, and I really hoping that that's not the case. Because if I had sepsis, then I gotta get a spinal tap. I don't want to get a spinal tap. Spinal taps are bad. Well, they're not bad, but I just don't want to get a spinal tap, okay? So I'm gonna keep an eye on the situation, because sepsis is no joke. If it is that. I don't think it is, but I'm taking every precaution to make sure that I don't do something stupid. So, yeah. Whew! Lovely. Great. Awesome. Glad we got that out of the way. Food review time. So it's time for the Treats of Terror. You know what this is, but again, for those of you who don't, I decided for this year's treat test to expand it to the whole month, so you guys get a nice little independent treat every single day. And so here's the massive bag itself. So we're gonna reach right in here. We're gonna see what we can find, and maybe it'll be something fun, maybe it won't. Well, let's see. Let's see. I think this is gonna be the choice. Oh, someone's gonna love this. Oh! Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited, and you should be too, because this is a very, very thrilling snack that I found. Okay, so today's treat of terror is not something you will find at all in your Halloween basket this Halloween evening, but it is something that comes from China, and it's a bit strange. So welcome to Cheetos. American turkey flavor. These are decked out in Ultraman calligraphy, or not calligraphy, but like decals, as it was a promotional piece with trading cards, like fake little trading cards. But yeah, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm excited for this. I am excited for this. I saw this at the store and I was like, this would be perfect for Month of Screams. Not just because it's a unique snack, but specifically because this is a limited time flavor for what my knowledge is. Like, this is only available for a very limited time, and I think that Ultraman is something you might see. I don't know. Really, in reality, I just really wanted to try this, so I might have grabbed it. But yeah, let's open this bad boy up. Like I said, it's straight from China, fully imported. Luckily, a lot of my spots where I get my imports have not been hit by tariffs too bad. So, yeah. It smells a bit funky, but I mean, Chinese Cheetos are a bit different. Did you see the pickle hot Cheetos? I did, and there's a reason I didn't grab it, because I was immediately told that it was horrible by numerous employees. So I saw it at a 7-Eleven, my local one, and as soon as I brought it up, it's like, huh, I didn't know that was a thing. The both of them had looked at me, and they went, yeah, no, we tried it. Not worth it in the slightest. And I took that as like, okay, unless I'm like really damn curious, I'm not even gonna like attempt to try those. Usually I'm extremely open with food, but even I had to admit, like, the concept of a pickle hot Cheeto doesn't sound appealing. And that's knowing that spicy pickles are a thing. But spicy pickles only work because you get to marinate something. Like, you're essentially replacing the juices of the cucumber with a spiced dill base, which usually is done primarily in vinegar. Trying to replicate that, absolute fucking nightmare. So, no. Didn't grab it, never wanted to, don't want to. I think it's like one of the only times I'm gonna see something that's pickle related, and I don't really want to like grab it. Okay, well, I already just dropped a fucking Cheeto. Good job, me. There went like 3 cents of a Cheeto. Anyways, look at this. This is what the Cheeto looks like. They're all just like, I will say they all have a very similar shape. They're a lot more uniform in China. Like, it's not just as loosey-goosey. So there is actually a shape that you expect to come out of a Cheeto in China versus like what you get in the US, which is just random as fuck. But I will say it is very heavily turkey. Or it could also be kind of chicken. It smells a bit like both. It smells a bit like chicken, a bit like turkey. One more than the other, but I couldn't tell you which. Let's just give it a try. Bone apple teeth.
was wearing a negligee.
I'm not impressed. I'm actually not impressed. So let's go over one thing. It's very much turkey. It tastes like it tastes like a turkey dinner you'd have during Thanksgiving. Let's make that clear. Like it tastes like the roasted skin on the outside. That's where my compliments begin and end. Like turkey doesn't really have a flavor outside of the skin texture, and that's heavily dependent on what you decide to marinate the turkey in while you cook it in the oven. This is honestly kind of disappointing. Like, it doesn't taste bad, but it just... I feel like it should pack more of a punch. However, I also understand why it doesn't, because if you take a look at the ingredients, it's gonna be pretty bare minimum. So let's explain what I mean. Cornmeal, vegetable oil, and then, you know, just the associated ingredients that are in vegetable oil, or that is in vegetable oil. And that includes, like, a soy sauce powder. And you have salt, onion powder, food flavor, spices, and vegetable oil. That's not a lot. I feel like what's the off taste of this is that the corn flavor is heavily coming through. Like, it's very cornmealy. And so, I mean, if you love the taste of corn, you might like these. You might like them. It's kind of like the corn puff cereal with like a little bit of like a tinge of meat and spice. But if you don't like corn, I'm not a big fan of corn. Like, I don't know if okay, I was thinking Pops, but wasn't sure if that was actually called like what it was actually called that, but I am not entirely keen on this. Specifically just because the way that the corn flavor melds in your mouth in combination with the mixture of spices and flavorings that it has on top of it, it really needs something to mask. Like, it's missing that cheese. If you kept the cheese while adding the turkey flavor, then maybe it would have worked out a bit better. But the turkey flavor isn't strong enough to mask the heavy corn taste that these have. And I know that that's such a mediocre complaint to have, especially considering that, you know, hey, it's a corn puff. Like, what did you expect? But I didn't expect the flavor to be so lackluster that I just was overwhelmed and feeling like I'm eating a fucking cereal. Like, I don't eat chips to get a flavoring of corn. Like, if I like a chip, like a potato chip, I do it because I like the flavor of potato. Same thing with fries. This just doesn't hit it for me, so as disappointing as it is, I'm gonna have to give this like a 4 out of 10. This is not great. It is definitely not great, but you know what we have to do because we started making an archive for all the various little snacks that we tried. So that's not my archive. Where's my archive? That's not the archive. That's the archive. Welcome back to the archive. So this was Cheetos, American turkey flavor from China. 4 out of 10. But yeah, I wish I was kidding, but like it does ruin the flavor a ton. The flavor isn't strong enough. I'm fat fingering all of my keys. Isn't strong enough to balance out the heavy corn flavor from the base Cheeto. Well, I mean, that was a bit disappointing, but hey, that's the point of these food reviews. I try them so you don't have to, and if I find something I really like and I think you guys should enjoy, well, then maybe you should check it out, but I'm gonna be real with you. Maybe skip out on this one. So again, I'm gonna reiterate for those of you who just recently come to the stream while we were doing the food review, because I saw Gon popped in, I think like another name. We're not going to play Fear today due to a migraine that I'm having. I don't want to put myself on too much strain, and I know that if I were to play a game that I'm more familiar with, that should lessen the strain a bit. I've been dealing with a migraine since the last stream that we had, and I was able to manage it during that stream, but it has not let up at all. Like, maybe it did a little bit this morning, and it kind of let up then. But, like, it kicked back in midday today. And so, if it persists by, like, Friday, I'm gonna go to urgent care. But in the meantime, I kind of just wanna, I'm gonna forcefully incorporate DBD into the schedule. Because I feel like I can manage that energy-wise. Versus Fear, which is going to make me have to, heavily think logically. And so that's the plan for today. We're also going to not use the camera because I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the camera today. That is a-okay though. To help like Excedrin migraine, I have extreme strength Tylenol and some ibuprofen. I also have some heavy painkillers. That's buprofen. And it's actually right in front of me, but I need to take it with food. And I probably could still manage that, but right now I'm trying to take as few painkillers as possible, because if the chance that the painkiller does neutralize it and then I'm not aware of how long it's properly lasting, especially if it's pretty severe, or if it is, let's say, sepsis, like I'm kind of theorizing it could be if it's on the extreme end of things, then that's a bad thing, because sepsis can be fatal. And I think I speak on the behalf of everyone here that let's not have me die before I turn 35. Preferably. Like, I don't get me wrong. When I say I think I'm going to be dead by 35, that was not meant to be a prediction. That was meant to just be a generalized statement. And I feel like that should go without saying, because, you know. But yeah, I do apologize that we're not playing Fear. I know that some of you were looking forward to Fear. I will beat Fear. This is not going to become one of the games from Month of Screams that I don't beat. But I need to give myself some time. Especially because if we're doing, what was I gonna say? Right, especially for going to bed early here. Like, all of us are going to be ending the stream a bit early. I don't know why I say we, when in this case it's literally a me situation, but, you get the point. You guys get me. You understand. You know what I'm trying to say. I think it is the fact that I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep. Because, like, right now, the migraine is subsiding a bit. Like, I can, like, move my head about and it's not worsening it. But also, it's hard to guarantee that that's the case. And it could also be the antibiotics finally doing its job. It's hard to say. Could also just be a random ass migraine and I just could be getting butt fucked from every which way with random symptoms of whatever the fuck the world wants to throw at me. Which, if that's the case, I mean, that's, I guess, the best case scenario. But also, like, can we not butt fuck me 15 ways from Sunday? While I just got over a fucking bacterial infection? Like, that'd be great. That'd be absolutely fan-fucking-tastic, you know? I'd like for the world to, like, get off my case for, like, a day. Also, I just realized, wait, if we're playing DBD, if we're gonna play DBD, hold on. What am I doing? If we're gonna play DBD, we might as well use the DBD, you know. I'm forgetting words. See, this is why I'm afraid that I might have sepsis, because, like, that is a symptom. Is, lack of clear thought, and don't get me wrong, that's also a symptom of, you know, being fucking exhausted. Anxiety probably doesn't help this at all either. I love existing, can't you fucking tell? Can't you fucking tell, guys? Can't you fucking tell that I like existing? I love existing. Existing is my favorite fucking pastime. Not sarcasm. Not clickbait. Also, can someone type in chat so I can make sure that the fucking chat box is working? Please. Like, you can say anything between gobbledygook and whatever else you want, but, like, I just need something. Ooh. Why was I randomly given 100,000 blood points? Why was I randomly given 100,000 blood points? I guess I'll put that in the killer slot. Because I don't really want to play Survivor right now, you know? I don't really want to do that. Where the fuck is Fear? Not playing it today because I have a pretty bad migraine and I don't want to force myself to play a strategy game right now. That is the main reason why. Yeah, who doesn't love existing? Oh, in game, of course. I
always come back.
God, this is gonna be a long fucking stream, even though it's gonna be like an hour. Shut up, Willie. Get the fuck away from me. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna play Sadako. We're also gonna hope that I don't lag into existence, because the last time I was playing DBD, I lagged out of existence. And I had to quit mid-match, and I had to apologize to the fucking survivors, being like, hey, I usually don't do this, but, like, I can't play like this. The glory of mankind, I'm telling you. Glories of Mankind. Which killer is the most striky? If we're talking about, like, number of strikes, probably Huntress, but that's just because she has, like, 9 fucking hatchets. On top of her normal swing. Like, Clown is definitely up there for sure. Is it 7? That's, well, that's still a lot more than what most people have, so. The Trickster I refuse to acknowledge because it's a K-pop idol. I'm gonna be honest, like, everyone complained about, like, Kaneki ruining the game. No. Trickster, I mean, he kind of fits, but, like, I don't like him. And I don't want to like him. Why the fuck? Oh, I never fixed the fucking chat to be DBD ready. Oh. Okay. I'll fix that after stream, or after this match, I guess. It's 60. Yeah, if he has like 60 of them, then I guess, but like, I refuse to acknowledge his existence, so. I'm gonna be honest. I actively avoid anything dealing with K-pop stans, like the fucking plague. Like I can't stand K-pop stans in the slightest. Like holy shit, they've got to be one of the most annoying fucks on this goddamn earth. And I know someone in here is gonna be like, but I like K-pop. Good for you. I'm sure you're not one of the bad ones, but there's a lot of bad ones. Just as much as there's a lot of annoying FNAF fans. Trust me, I know. I'm in the fandom. I should have probably gone for it a little sooner, but that's fine. I'm doing my best right now to just go at it. But yeah. I do want to preface, I have respect for a lot of K-pop artists, but I just can't stand their fucking fan bases. Like, the artists are very talented. They're very, very, very talented. Like, I can't preface that enough. But all in the same breath, it's like, dude, I can't. If I have to hear one more person blab their mouth about fucking BTS and how Jin went to fucking war or went into the military because he had to for like forced service, like I think I might actually lose my shit, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna win this. I already know it, so I'm just gonna like chat with you guys while I'm playing. Cause like right now I'm not going for like actual kills. I'm just going to go brainless and hopefully slaughter someone in the process. Lamau. Spin. 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 Okay. I don't know what the fuck that point or the point of that was, but I do think it was funny. All right, I do need to like cook you though. Like if I don't get like at least one hook, I'm just gonna be sad today. So I missed. That's some actual bullshit, so, like, fuck you guys, first off. I'm just gonna, like, do that just because I can get extra points out of it. Ooh, nice. Except, I don't know why you did that. You should have just ran the other way, but we'll take what we can get. Yeah, no. There was never a chance, honestly. But, like, that's fine. What did you eat today? Food. I had food. Spin. Spin. No. I'm not doing that. Spin. 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 Anyways, I'm gonna go leave. Goodbye. Spin. 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 Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, genuinely. You guys are prolonging the match for, like, no reason. I had food, though. Like, I ate food. Oh. I didn't even realize that the hatch spawned. What the fuck? That's unusual. Yeah, I got like really bad. That was like a really bad run for me. Given I'm not like actually trying today. I just wanted to like play a game that I knew was going to be like spooky. And so that was kind of like the whole point. Also, I need to fix the fucking chat because I still had this set up for the I had this set up for the fucking fundraiser, and I shouldn't have it set up for the fundraiser. So give me a sec. I think we need I think we need Roberto, if I remember correctly, and then it's fucking White. I'm actually gonna need to like pull up the preview here. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. 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 All right, cool. None of you fuckers have pronouns. Thanks for helping with the test, guys. That's fine. Roboto. I think I had this as thin, and this was like bold. No. This was light. This was like medium. And then we had like a similar Roboto thing going on, and I don't remember what it was. There was like Noto Serif for pronouns. And then that was like a grayish. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. You guys don't get it. It's fine. I can just commit like my own key smash real quick, and then see the pronouns. Oh, absolutely not. That is not the font that I need. Give me a bit, guys. Give me a sec. No, that's a bit cyberpunky. Well, I don't really want that. That's a bit spacey. Oval. That's also not great. You know, we're just gonna make it fucking Roboto. We're just gonna make it Roboto. I don't know if I had it set to something else at some point, but we're making it fucking Roboto, and then we're making it extra. No, why does that look like fucking papyrus? It looks like papyrus. Reddit. Oh God, that's actually the Reddit font. What the fuck? Recursive. That works. I can work with that. Okay, that's fine. And then get rid of. Well, no, we want fixed width, but we want literally no color. We don't want a border. And then I will choke my lazy bum of a brother out if he makes one more pun. What the fuck? You good? Are you good? You doing all right there? Oh, cause Papyrus. Gotcha. Hi, do. How you doing? There we go. From Undertale. I got the memo. You're fine. All right. I think I got it all fixed. And then we just need to slide left. Cool. Okay, great. We fixed it, guys. It's all fixed. I can rest now. Whopper, Whopper. Your mom's a Whopper. Something Whopper. Honestly, we're just gonna keep playing and just see what happens. Not gonna lie. I'm attempting to play a 20-year-old Final Fantasy MMO, also known as Final Fantasy XIV, because, yeah. You know, I'm noticing a trend and I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this. $11. I know 11 existed, but the servers are offline, and I saw you boot up a different. You booted up 14. Like, I saw you boot up the game. What do you mean 11? Yeah, you're booting up 14. What the fuck do you mean? $11 is still up? That's wild. That's actually wild. Also, I'm not really a fan of this this background. I kind of want to go back to the woods one. This man's name is Slutty Local. What the fuck? Also, it still gets updates. I refuse to believe that 11 still gets updates. That is insane. That's okay. Just because I mentioned that the word slut was spotted does not mean you type it in chat. That's as good as the shadow I saw in Crosswords named Latinish Simp. There was a Sonic and a shadow. The Sonic was named Sonato Win, and then the shadow was named Sonato Divorce. But the Sonic had 1 on the fucking ranking. If I can find the post, I'll forward it into the Discord server. No, not Da Vinci. Nobody, huh? On the 11 webpage. What the fuck? Could I still play it on my PS2? Because originally it came out on PS2. Can I still like boot up that disc with the broadband adapter? No, damn. Imagine though. Twink! Ma, I murdered a twink. Ma, I murdered a twink. Oh, he's bisexual too! Ma, not only did I murder a twink, he's bisexual. Okay, this person is new to the game, I'm noticing. Like I shouldn't be playing around and like doing this. Hello, ma'am. Happy spooky season. Why would you go that way? God, I can't fucking do this today. Not doing you. You mentioned silver. No one mentioned silver. Like, literally nobody mentioned silver. Not a single soul. I feel bad for you because you have Teto in your name. And there's only one Teto that could be loved this much to be in someone's username. And so, rest in peace. You fucking douchebag. Got you. I mean, I'm not gonna win this. I know I'm underperforming, like, massively compared to what I usually do. But I also need to recognize that I'm not feeling 100%, so. And they make me on some bullshit. That's not even a sentence. Not a single aspect of that is a sentence. Coward. I'm trying. I am trying a little bit. And to say that I'm not would be an absolute lie. Who? Nice. Oh, of course they're all the way over there. Nice. Again, if I wasn't dealing with such a bad migraine, I would try to actually be like playing. But it is what it is. Right now, the only advantage that I have is the factor that, actually, to be honest with you, I don't have many advantages at the minute. Twink! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I lost the twink. I mean, that's fine. I don't actually mind dealing with that. Oh, you dick bags. I see what they're doing. My only main saving grace is that I think she's close to death. Yeah. Nice. I mean, get going. I'm not gonna go after you. It's not like there's literally no point. I'm not stupid. So. But I also know, like, you can't heal, so. Regardless of what happens, like, one of you guys is dying. Yeah, come get him, dumbass. What the fuck do you mean? That's some fucking shit. Whatever. I hit her. I don't know how the fuck she managed to get out of that alive. That is actually bullshit. But whatever. I shouldn't have even fucking tried to hit, honestly. That was my stupidity. I don't know how she didn't get hit. I deliberately hit her. I don't know why you prolong the match. Leave the fucking match if you know I'm not gonna come after you. You're not getting a GG for that. Like, no. No, go fuck off. Go fuck off with your GGs. Your teammate literally, like, ruined that for you. Not going to say GGs when it's actively, like, a situation of... like you being an actual dumbass. Like, it's just, no. They will not stop putting Afton's perks out for grabs. That is annoying to me. What is this? That is not a bad perk to have, actually. What the fuck? I might actually snatch that. But then again, I kind of want to buy a Xenomorph at some point, so maybe I won't. Like, if it's going to be on a person I know I'm not going to grab, then maybe. But that's really going to be dependent. Okay, I kind of like the aesthetic of this one. This one's kind of neat. Oh, of course it's fucking Trickster. Who cares? I don't ever see anyone play him, and I'm kind of glad about it. Ooh, fuzzy cat. Look at the little memo. It's a cat with blight. There's not a whole lot. Hold on. You can get one piece of a dredge skin and only one piece of a dredge skin. What the actual fuck? Wait, are the other pieces on the paid tier? No. No, they're not. How do you get the other pieces? Wait, what? Well, hold on. How do you get the other dredge pieces? Does Dredge like have like a skin you can buy? Maybe like you can buy it on top of the factor that it's there? Like, what's the big deal? Also, give me a second to get my free gift. Let's go. Nice. All right. Hold on. What? I got jump scared by cats. Leave me alone. I did not mean to click on that. The Dredge. Okay, hold on. So you can't buy the skin. But as we just very clearly checked, you can't get it in the thing. How do you get the skin? Also, this is kind of sick. I do like this. That's kind of neat. But how do you get the motherfucking skin? Like, the spirit has something going on. How do you get the skin? I don't get it. What do you... It's one... I'm assuming that you just get the whole costume. That has to mean what that means, right? Like, logically speaking. Also, there's not enough killers right now. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to play killer anymore. I know it's a wild statement for me to be saying, but I don't want to play killer anymore. Grandpa. I don't want to do anymore, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. That's how I feel right now. All right, let's get the bloody. Let's go. All right, guys, you ready for this? Ready to take a look at this body? God, that is very bloody. What the fuck? That's a bit visceral, I'm not gonna lie. It's very shiny too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like that one as much. I don't think they did as good of a job as with his blood elements. I don't know. Something about it just doesn't rub me the right way. Like, the tinge of blood that he has on him is good enough. Like, Springtrap is one of those characters that kind of works with the minimal blood usage. Like, you dive too deep in the bloody is scary, and then suddenly it's it just feels overdone, if that makes sense. It's not a fun time. I will say my headache has subsided, but it's still like lightheaded. I still feel lightheaded, which is it's an improvement. Maybe I just needed like a subversion of my focus on something. It's really hard to say. Really hard to say, honestly, but... Oh. The Silent Hill map's always pretty fun. Also, someone's starting damaged, which means they have a specific type of perk that I don't remember what. Also, 2 of these guys are in a fucking Discord call. God damn it. Does it look like I can hydrate? I just started a round. Nice. That was a flick to end all flicks, I'm not gonna lie. That was a really nice flick. Dumbass. The only saving grace with, like, areas like that, or that some people are genuinely fucking stupid. Why would you even attempt that, dude? You knew the consequences of your actions, and you actively decided to do it anyways. Like, that was one of the dumbest things you could have done imaginably. Anyways, we're gonna get him. I'm gonna go upstairs in the meantime. I'll let them do their thing for a sec. Okay, I see where that person's going. The fuck do you mean I missed? I swear to God, I heard. Where? I hear her, but I don't see her. Stop repairing this, you dumbasses. All right. All right, let's go for it. My only, like, main hope is that I can keep teleporting around for a bit. Anyways, no. I think what's more annoying is I circled back to that exact gen so many fucking times. Yeah, Springtrap is not the best for this fucking map. And I'm learning that really quickly. Like, mostly just due to the factor that whenever you can get to an area, you make way too much noise. So not these two. You fucking with me right now. I should have just gone around. I should have trusted my instinct, and I usually should, but again, my instinct today is like really off. Look, I don't care. I'm getting a kill whether you guys like it or not. I'm gonna take the risk. Nice. Lamau.
Excellent whelp.
You fuckheads. Alright, that's fair. GG's. But, like, you're going down with me, dude. If this guy doesn't fucking leave the goddamn match, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, genuinely, the one thing you should not do is stick around. Like, it's just really fucking annoying. Also, I'm just not in a GG's mood today, so nobody's getting GG's. That's the sacrifice of my head hurting. Nobody get GG's. All of you deal with it. Well, I mean, I could do this, but then I have to do a Trapper one specifically, and I don't want to fucking do the Trapper, because Trapper sucks. I will say, I've gotten better with Springtrap, and I've started worsening with Sadako, and I don't know why. I think they might have fucked over Sadako in an update, and I'm not sure what they did. But I'm gonna need to look at the change logs because I've noticed that she's not... I can't play her anymore. And it has nothing to do with like the way that I've changed my playstyle, because she was the main character I got to iridescent with. So like... So I need to figure out what's going on with that. Also, Nicolas Cage players still scare the fuck out of me. Ready? So, I gotta be careful about this because they can speed gen me a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad though, because it doesn't look like they have super decked out toolboxes. Just some kind of toolbox. Also, I don't think I switched my my offering, which is gonna put me at a disadvantage as well. Good morning. Why are you saying good morning? It is nearly 10 o'clock. Did you just get up? Did you actually just get up? I just woke up. Oh no. Rest in peace. I did not think that would hit. No. That was actually extremely funny. Just the accuracy on that, like, smack. Fantastic.
You belong here.
I guess they've already got me down on one. I also immediately lost Nick. I don't know where the fuck he went. I suddenly know where Nick went. I did not mean to tunnel you. I just heard fucking sounds. I am genuinely sorry in advance. You are the person I found. That is pretty much it. Come on, Ada. Coward. I don't want to go after the Laura. Where is the person who let her go? Where is the person who let her go? Nick Cage, I'm a huge fan. Can I get an autograph? Hey, Nick Cage. Hey, Nick Cage. Hey, Nick Cage, I'm a huge fan. Can I get an autograph? Hey, Nick Cage. I missed. Hi, Nick Cage. All right, let's go. This is what you get for not giving me an autograph. Okay, apparently what I get is run into the fucking wall. I got run into the wall by Nick Cage. Wow. Amazing. I mean, they've got to be up here, right? I missed? Dumbass. Alright, cool. Some of them healed up, which is concerning to me because, I'd like for them not to do that. Also, hi, Sprite. How you doing, bud?
I'm not a bubble of the cash in.
Another lover underneath those flashing lights. Another one of those ruthless nights.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright, thank you for the Crix cover. Why would you run off this way, dude?
You will submit.
Had to study for both at once. Now my brain is fried. My brain is fried even without that. I'm gonna be real with you. What the fuck? Why would you just hide in the bush? Come on, Nick Cage. Time to go to the meat shop.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Nick Cage. Let's go. Let's go. You didn't give me an autograph, and now this is what happens. This is what happens to naughty Nick Cages that don't give me autographs. Got you. Where the fuck did you go? Oh. Also, I don't like that I couldn't get the fucking, I can't find the goddamn Ada. Like, that fact is starting to bother me a little bit. I guess ask and you shall receive. I almost hit that. That would have been such a sick freaking shot.
Exquisite.
That would have been a sick as hell shot, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can just put you here. Let's walk. Thank you.
Up you go.
I have a feeling. I don't know why, I've just got a feeling. I've just got a feeling, guys. My feeling was correct.
Insolent whelp. You will see.
She got out the hatch. Jesus fucking Christ. That was close, though. That was close. I guess we have a little more time than I thought. I thought we were going to have a lot less time, but that was actually a really quick match. It was like a super quick match. Anyways, let me fully read what you were saying. Yeah, 3 out of 4 is still pretty good. Crying for a chem test with my friends. Missed the Unit 1 test. The teacher made the makeup day the day after the Unit 2 test. Oh, so you got, like, double fucked. Jesus Christ. Well, I believe in you. I think you're gonna do fantastic, Sprite. Just go into it with your best, and remember to trust your gut.
I'm back.
If you start second guessing yourself, typically the best answer is the first answer that you chose, unless you remembered a very, 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 very specific detail that you're 100% like certain of. So, you know. When I was in high school, God, that feels like a sentence I don't want to say, because I'm getting old. When I was in high school, I actually didn't bother studying for tests, because what I would do is I would cram all the information in one day with, like, homework and everything, that I would often go home without fucking, without any homework. So, it helped it stay fresher in my head that way. And when tests came around, I usually aced them. I think the only subject that I ever remember not studying for and then getting a below, like, a B consistently was, like, late stage geometry. And it wasn't because of anything that, like, was hard. There was a concept, a very, very, very particular concept that for some reason my brain was just like, which is wild because I love math. So I did inevitably learn it, but it was still wild for a bit. That's just like, what do you mean that my strategy of not studying doesn't work here? Like, I started sweating. I had the rag and I was patting my forehead. It was great. Physics got me. The only B that marred my report card. See, I refused to stress myself out over grades in general. Like, as long as I had an A or B, that was great. Was I fully capable of being a full straight A student? Absolutely. Actually, on more than one occasion, I was described as such because my teachers knew I could do better. I just refused to put in the extra effort because you only get to live young once. Let me just enjoy my childhood that I barely have as it is. Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was going to work. Yeah, TLDR, if you value your grades that much, keep valuing it. I was the person that valued my teeth. And it's very ironic, especially considering now that I've had to get a root canal, but like, believe it or not, I didn't have my first cavity until I turned 18. And the second that I got my first cavity, I bawled my eyes out crying. I cried and I cried and I cried, and I'm like, oh, it's just the start of a cavity. It doesn't mean I have a cavity, right, Mom? And I was just in there in the front seat, crying my eyes out like a little sissy baby, because, you know, it meant a lot to me. Like, it genuinely meant a lot to me, and so, like, The fuck do you mean I missed? The fuck do you mean I missed by like a hair? What do you mean I should have thrown higher? I hear a twink moaning and groaning, and it's kind of funny. I just saw a twink's health go to normal. I am not okay with this. Get me that twink. What the fuck do you mean I missed? What do you mean I missed again? All right, I'm not doing this, dude, with you. We're not doing this. I'm not sure what they thought what the thought process was there, but like, I mean, I'll take it.
You will see.
Let's go.
You belong here.
All right, we're teleporting upstairs. Get me that twink, man. The factor that this is working in the way that it is insane to me. Because by all reasonable accounts, this should not be, I got away with a lot here.
It will end soon.
She managed to get up.
Lay there and suffer.
All right, let's go. I mean, it's fine because, like, they're not gonna save you. Yeah, I don't know why they tried that on me. That was like a really bad idea. I did clutch that in the end, honestly. That was not bad. I don't want to push it. I really don't. I know, like, part of me is like, ooh, do one more match, but like, no. No, I'm pooped. I am pooped for the day already. And it's not Month of Screams' fault. I do want to preface that, like, I know a lot of people tend to be like, hey, don't wear yourself out for, like, entertainment, but it's not that that's wearing me out. Like, I want to make that very clear. It's just the fact that I ended up with a migraine for, like, the last 24 hours, and that was not fun. So, though it does seem to be subsiding finally, and I think the antibiotics are doing its job, but I need to go get some sleep, so please join me in saying thank you guys so much for watching. I've had an absolute blast as always, and if you like what you saw, ! Socials, as always, brings you to my link tree, which has my YouTube, Twitch, Blue Sky, and more. That is not how you spell socials. There we go. And then if you're not already, join the Discord. We do a lot over there. We'd love to have you. And yeah, so good luck to Sprite on the tests. Good luck to Spacey for being gay as fuck. Good luck to Gon for the PC issue getting fixed. Hopefully you can actually get a refund on that. And let's go get a raid. Also, good luck to Cheeto for having to deal with a broken sleep schedule. I think I did. I think I did my due diligence with my good lucks, right? All right, let's see who we got live. I see Dexy's live. We're just gonna go give Dexy some love, cause I don't feel like debating on who the fuck I'm gonna raid. I know that Dexy's a pretty safe bet, so. Alrighty, I love you guys. Please take it easy, stay safe, and as always, I will see you in the next one. I believe tomorrow we're playing. What are we doing tomorrow? Well, I guess if you're curious, you're gonna have to go check the original Blue Sky post. As for me, I'm out.